Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cloverly Academy. My name is Sophia Wardell, and today we have a very special guest, founder and CEO of AK Social, Ashumi Kotecha. Ashumi Kotecha runs AK Social, a social media management and content creation company that aims to create vibrant, scroll-stopping content that will boost brand presence in the digital world. Thanks for joining us today, Ashumi.
Thank you, Sophia.
It's great to have you. So, I want to talk a little bit about author branding. What
Sure.
would you say are the key elements of a strong author brand, and how can authors differentiate themselves in a crowded market?
I would say when it comes to author branding, authenticity is key. So finding your own unique voice as an author and really getting content to push that across and have your unique take on things, whether that's in storytelling posts, whether that's about posts about your book, really finding your unique voice from your writing and translating that across to social media and leveraging that personal brand. I think that's key. That's what differentiates you from a very crowded market, really.
Right, right. Now, what strategies could authors use to maintain a consistent, engaging online presence without feeling overwhelmed by the content creation?
Overwhelm is a huge thing on social media, and it can be, if you're busy writing your books or doing your day-to-day work, can be quite a lot to ask to add social media into that. But what I find best is to plan your content in advance, do some research, do some scrolling, see what other authors are doing, plan ahead, book a day or two a month or every other month, whatever works for you, and batch create your content. After that, hire a photographer, videographer, or just do it yourself, or a social media manager like myself, and create that, spend that time creating that content. That way, you're not stressed about like, oh, what should I post today? You've got that plan already in place for the month ahead, and you can schedule as you've got all your content ready for you. So I think that's the best way to go about it and not feel burnt out.
Now, how can authors balance personal storytelling with professionalism to connect with their audience and still maintain credibility?
When it comes to maintaining credibility, I think it's about balancing between intentional storytelling and audience awareness and brand consistency. So it can be helpful to define your boundaries when it comes to storytelling and avoid oversharing. So think about what you are happy to share. Maybe that's something to do with writing struggles or things like that. And think about what you're not happy to share. So you're able to set yourself some boundaries so you know you're connecting with your audience with personal stories, but you're not overstepping your own boundaries.
Right, right. That makes sense. Now, I want to talk a little bit about just mistakes that authors make, and how could they avoid them to build a lasting and recognizable brand?
When it comes to mistakes, the biggest things I see is not engaging. So you have to nurture your audience. So making sure you're replying back to comments, making sure you're connecting with other like-minded writers, readers, people like that. But also being social on social media. At the end of the day, it's in the name. You have to be social. You can't just post and hope for the best. Like you have to engage with all of the social media features, and that includes connecting with others and being proactive. So I think that would be the biggest mistake. Also not posting consistently. I would say quality over quantity any day, but I would still value some kind of consistency. So whatever's realistic for you. If that's once a week, that's once a week. If it's 3 times a week, that's great. But not posting for a couple of weeks and then not posting for a few months, that damages your online presence quite heavily.
Right, right. Now, lastly, I want to just touch on how important is social media in building an author brand, and which platforms would you say are most effective for writers?
I would say very important, especially in today's book talk and bookstagram kind of community. Like we have large communities of readers and writers on these platforms. So I do think it's quite vital to be present on there. I mean, like you don't have to have such a huge audience, but being present is key in itself, really. I don't think you need to be on every platform. I think, like I said, it's a difficult thing to you're not a huge brand, you're one author, so I would say don't spread yourself too thin, pick a couple of platforms that work for you. And I would probably at this point recommend TikTok and Instagram. So think about what's right for your audience. But because I recommend TikTok and Instagram at the moment is because they have big communities of readers on there, with things like BookTok and Bookstagram and things like that. So that's what I would think about.
Well, Ashumi, thank you so much. That was wonderful insight on author branding.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you.
Lastly, where can our listeners find and connect with you?
You can find me best on Instagram at aksocial_. So yeah, I'll see you there.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into today's interview with founder and CEO of AK Social, Ashumi Kotecha. Be sure to check out our website for more videos. Wishing you all a fulfilling and successful writing journey.